Michael, convincing 6-3 win against Neilston today. What's your thoughts on the game?
Scoreline probably suggests it's convincing, but it didn't feel convincing, to be fair. I don't think the scoreline's probably a fair reflection on Neilston's part. I thought Neilston were good. I thought they competed really well, and they had the better of the first half. And we're unfortunate to come in behind. But I think we've played better this year and get beat. So look, we're obviously delighted to win the game, score 6 goals. We were just really clinical today in front of goal. We didn't create we didn't create loads and loads of chances, and we're leaving some out there. We were just really clinical. It's particularly in the second half. Listen, we started the game really well. We could have actually scored 2 or 3 in the opening 10 minutes. We then get the goal, and then I thought Neilston took control of the game after that and put us under real pressure. And that's a credit to them. We were lucky to come in at 1-0 at half time, and then we were able to regroup, and we spoke about that at half time. I think the break was good for us. It came at the right time, and we regrouped. And then, to be fair to our boys, we were better in the second half. We were better. You know, we go 2-0, we go 3-0. You then think the game's done, and I think within 30 seconds we went 3-1 with Neilston with the penalty. Made a few changes, which then got us back control of the game, and we went from 3-1 to 6-1. It's for that point, it's really disappointing, because when you're 6-1 up in the game, you shouldn't then be winning at 6-3. We need to be more professional in that sense, and spoke to the players about that there. So delighted with the 3 points. I think we could have played better, but at the end of the day, 3 points was the most important thing, and we've got it. So we move on.
There's been a lot of time without games and a lot of games called off recently. Do you think that had an impact on the performance? You say you started well, but do you think when the players get going that you could see a difference in them having not played that much?
Possibly. I think it's got to have an effect. We've played 4 competitive games in 12 weeks. Listen, I know the weather's been bad and a lot of teams have had games off, but we've had 3 games that have been rescheduled due to our opponents playing in cups. So I think we've been really unfortunate, and that you would think that's got an effect, because you can train as much as you want and you can play friendlies, but nothing can get as close to what you get in a competitive game. So that may well have had an effect. But like I say, the boys still started the game really brightly, and we could have been out of sight. But look, we're not making excuses. We won the game. We won the game convincingly in the end. We scored 6 goals. I just feel that we could have managed it better when we were 6-1 up, and we could probably have had a bit more control in the game. So I don't want to take any credit away from Neilston, because I actually think that result makes it look like they've been poor and conceded 6 goals, but they weren't. They were well in the game, had chances. Especially in the first half. Glenn's made a really good save at 1-0. So got to give them credit. And we know now when we go and play Neilston that for the second time at their bit, it's got to be a real tough game, because they're certainly, for me, they're not a team that should be sitting down the bottom of the league where they are at the moment anyway.
Kenaway in the Cup on Tuesday night, a fixture that's been rescheduled. What are you expecting from that?
It should be a tough game. Kenaway beat St Andrews in the last round, and St Andrews are going really well, and they're in the league above Kenaway. So Kenaway must have something about them. We've obviously had them watched. We've done a bit of work on them. Saturday, Tuesday is difficult for us, so it's difficult for everybody. We'll utilise the squad, and some boys will get an opportunity on Tuesday night that maybe haven't been playing as much. So expecting a tough game, and we'll do all we can to win it. And the carrot for us to win that is we play East Kilbride at home in the quarter-finals, who are running away with the Lone League. So that's got to be the kind of the motivation for the players to try and get into that quarter-final and have a good tie to look forward to like that.
Thanks, Michael. Well done.
Cheers.